Alrighty, we have lab 11 here with our Arduino. This is going to be our crystal ball setup. Had to bear with me trying to operate this thing one-handed, but as you can see, got quite a bit going on our board here. So we have a little tilt switch, potentiometer, resistor, power ground, connecting a bunch of things over to our output pins. And then connecting our little LCD monitor here over to power and ground as well, and to the different pins and things like that. So before I get started with that, have a quick overview of our code real quick. So starting at the top here, we have to include the library code for our liquid crystal, and then initialize the library with the numbers for the pins. Then now, right here, we're setting up a constant for the tilt switch pin, and then a variable to hold the value of our switch pin, variable to hold the previous value of our switch pin, and then a variable to choose which reply from the crystal ball, which we'll see in a second. Here's when we're getting into our initial setup. So you have to set the number of columns and rows on the LCD for the text, and then set our switch pin as an input, and then this is where we're printing our initial message. So you see ask the, and then goes down to the second line, crystal ball. So for example, I have to push down on it, but that's what it looks like. Okay. We'll come back over here and we'll start our loop. So first it's going to check the status of our pin and then compare it to the previous state. So if it changes from high to low, low to high, whatever, you know that the ball inside our little tilt switch thing here has been shifted. So if it is low, that means it's gone off, come back on. So it'll randomly choose a reply. We have 8 different replies down here we'll get to in a second. And then obviously before you display your answer, you have to clear off the screen, so that's what this clear function is for. And then for the text to be displayed, you have to go to the column and line of the monitor to make sure it displays properly. So obviously, column 1, line 0, or column 0, line 0. And it's basically a coordinate system, pretty simple. That's when it displays the text. So you ask it a question, shake it, see what it says, and then display. The ball says blur blur blur. And then it goes to the second line and will display whatever answer. So here's the different values that it can generate. It does a random reply out of all of these, and so we have yes, likely, certainly, outlook good, unsure, ask again, doubtful, and no. And this part here is just saving the current switch state as the last state, so that you have a reference point, for comparison whether it's been switched on or off again. So this is what we have first, and then to figure this thing out here. I had it earlier. Okay. Alright, so I kind of messed with our tilt switch. But okay, so, alright. Question. Am I going to do good on my exam? Outlook good. Oh yeah. Is it gonna be sunny tomorrow? We live in Florida. Yes. Cool. See? It works. Nifty. So, cool stuff with circuits. Predict the future. Woo!